everybody, welcome back for another video. I have some goodies that I want to play with in here, and what I want to do is have some fun with this cover. I know it's a little early, as this is my May, June, July, August insert, but I thought since I had a little bit of free time, I might want to use some stamps and markers and stuff like that on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did with my month, the one that I did for my personal planner. Here it is. Let me take it out. Oops. So you can see I used some stencils and some stamps, and I like that. So I think I might do that in here, but use some different colors. So the first thing I have to do is I have to find my weekly my number stencil. I think it's maybe in here. No. No está en casa. Is it in here? It might be in here. Or is it in my zipper pouch? Oh, it might be in here. There it is. There it is. Ta-da! And I want to use my stamps. So I don't have many stamps anymore. I used to have a bunch from when I used to subscribe to Coco Daisy and from when I did some stuff for Coco Daisy. So I've got a bunch of stamps in here, but these are my alpha stamps, which we're going to use. And then I've got just a few others in here, like this little coffee set from Palest Blue. If you know who that is, you've been in the planning community and journaling community as long as I have, and you're old. I'm not calling you old, I'm calling me old. Here. We'll use this green. And see, I just got like a few stamps. I don't have a lot of stamps, but the ones I kept are the great ones. I love the woodblock stamps. I think that what it is I got tired of the, that's where my glue stick is. I made this years ago. I think there was a sticker shop called the Grumpy Bear Sticker Company or whatever. And I kept thinking, like, how can you use that name? How can you use that name? Because this is a Care Bear and his name was Grumpy Bear. And so I kept saying, this is the OG Grumpy Bear. I have a feeling some of the ladies that were friends with that person did not like that because, yeah, you know how things are in the planner community. Here is a Kermit the Frog sipping on some tea. Here's a little shamrock guy. Here is the very first Simon stamp or paper clip. And then here's the second one made by a different company. Aren't they adorable? I don't really use these things, but these ones are special to me, and so I've kept on to them, especially this one. I love this one, the Kermit the Frog. Then my little Grumpy Bear. But this is the only pouch I have left from Coco Daisy. And I've got, you know, some of the pads of paper that I'm holding on to. And some of their little dashboards. Just some of my favorite ones. Oh, but that was where I put that paper. So I'm using my olive traveler, one of my olives. I have 2 olives, and this is the one that I'm using because it's, I think it's more, sorry, stutter. Is this the more green one? I think. You'll see on the video that I have coming up next week, where you'll see all of my Travelers company, so you'll see which one's the more green one. Yeah. So, here's the cover. I've got some scrap paper that I use to test stamp on. And I think I want to use this green. It's called Rainforest. Let me see what it looks like. We'll do a little sample on this paper here. Yeah, it smells like ink. I have no idea why I smelled that, but let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's a great color. I think that'll look good there. So, the first thing I want to do is I want to pencil the stencil on. So that way I know exactly how much room I need for this stuff. Let's get that out of the way. So let's put, I'm trying to remember how I did this here. Lila's trying to jump up on the table, so we'll kind of see what happens. Okay, 20. And what I'll do, so I'll kind of do what I did back here. We'll make the 2 on front and the 0 behind. See, 20. Let's do another 2. And then we'll decide. This one will be behind. There, 2022. And actually, we'll make this come in front, actually. That makes more sense. There, 2022. So now, what markers did I want to use? Because I'll use markers on that. I have somewhere they might be in here. Let's see. Yes. These are Pit Artist pens. I'm just gonna grab all the Pit Artist pens out. They have like a, what is it, like a fall set? Yeah, that'll work. This is a Mindy lace-filled pen pouch, which I keep a lot of my stuff that I use. I have way too many pen pouches. So, let's see. We don't need the pencil anymore. I don't want to use the red. I don't want to use the orange. This one is called Raw Umber. That could be a possibility. This one is it says green gold. Nothing about that. That's green or gold, yes, but not green. This one's pretty. I think this is like sage. Oh, earth green. Oh, that's a pretty one. I like those two. What is this? Cinnamon. No, it's a little too salmon-y. This one is terracotta. It's a pretty color, but no. This is gonna be too berry dark. What is this one? Magenta? Yeah. What is this one? Walnut brown. Ooh, that's dark. That might be too dark. This one is dark cadmium yellow. It's a little too bright. That's too summery. I mean, this is springy, but I want it to... This is Caput Mortuum. What does that mean in color? It's pretty. I'm thinking those two. And this one's gonna be really dark. It's like dark sepia. Yeah, it's too dark. So we're gonna use, this is our color scheme. That is, what did I say it was? Raw umber. And then this one is, so we can see what they look like. Since it is an non-alcohol marker, it'll pill up on the paper probably. That's really pretty. What was that? Earth green. And then we're gonna use this color, which is rainforest. And I think that'll be good. So we have to decide, do we want brown, green, or green, brown, brown? Here we did brown, green, but different greens and browns. So let's do green, brown, since there's more green on this. So I'm gonna, it's just a simple brush pen, so I'm just gonna, maybe this was the green we used. I think I have a color that I like. You know, if you'll notice, all of these things have green in them. You know I like green. I'm using my Olive Traveler's notebook. When I have like 3 blues and a couple of browns and a couple of camels. So for me to be using and really the only reason that I am using 2 colors is because these letters are, or numbers are overlapping. And this is just a basic white cardstock. Nothing fancy. Now, let's use this. It's a really pretty color. What was it again? Raw umber. I thought I had a yellow ochre, one of these Pitt pens. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Or yellow cadmium. That's pretty. And let's do the last number 2. Oops, I breathed out. Kind of made the line a little crooked. Now here's the bottom part of the 2. I really like this stencil. I got it at Amazon. I think it was one of the ones that Allie Brown used years ago. And then she ended up making her own version of it and selling that for a while. There we go. So let's put those over there. Over there. So now, make sure that's the right way up. W. Okay. E. And I know there's probably a way to make these line up better, but let me clean off the W. I know a lot of people put these in differently, but this way it's a little bit easier. Here's the L. The Y. Make sure it is stamped okay. Now let me grab the word May. M. A. Y. Just so that way I've got the letters M. A. That looks good. We'll leave that out because I need it for August. Y. And I always do this when I stamp. I always test once just to make sure that I've got the right, oops. There, let's just kind of lightly May. There we go. So I don't get the sides. That was a little messy. And A, U, G, U, S, T. So here's A, put the A back. Here's U. Here's G. U. There's the S. There we go. T. Good. Voila. There. So that, in all actuality, is all that I really wanted to do. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. But here you can see what the cover looks like. I'll get my little swatch out of the way. But weekly, May through August 2022. I think that looks great. All of these items I got on Amazon, just so you know. These are the Pitt pens from Faber-Castell. I think the ones with the gold I got at Michael's, the gold and silver. And then these I think came in the same, like a fall set or, you know, some autumnal set. But I thought these went really well with them as well. Yeah, these I got from Michael's with these silver. And it's Faber-Castell, so they're made in Germany. They're really great pens. This ink is VersaFine, and it's the Tsukineko. And it's a really great VersaFine Clair, and it's a pigment ink. So it's one of those that, you know, you can't, once it's dried, it will not move with watercolor or anything. So if you wanted to use it as a stamp, and then you wanted to do like markers over it or watercolors, it won't move it. So it's a really great ink. And you can see that didn't bleed through at all. It's just cardstock, but yeah. And these the alphabet stamps, I've had these forever. There's it says 70 pieces, stamp size is 9 by 12 by 40 millimeters, and I got these on Amazon too years ago. They were something that's Sky Bambi. If you follow Sky Bambi on Instagram, YouTube, every place where she is, this is something that she was using about 6-7 years ago, and I saw them and I didn't like. I had those ones from Michael's that you get at the like $1 to $3 spot, but these I ended up liking better. Also, the storage case was a lot better than the little cardboard box that the others came in, and I had problems with the my Michael's ones. The stamp actually coming off of the little cheap piece of pine that they were, and these do have the mark. So you'll see you'll have lowercase letters, uppercase letters, your numbers 1 through 9 and a 0, but then you also have an ampersand, an exclamation, a question, a period, like a bracket, a colon, question mark, and a dash. So you really have, you know, almost everything you could need in order for stamping. Words, letters, all of that fun stuff. Yeah, so let's put this back in. Doesn't that look fun with my olive? So here's January through April. Here's my May through August. And these were back here on this elastic. Perfect. So we have the monthly for the year of 2022. We have a dot grid insert, which is just a bunch of dot grid paper. And then we have the January through April. And now we have the May through August. So we are set and ready to plan things for the second quarter, since we're 1 month away from finishing the first quarter, and we'll get stuff ready in the second quarter. So there are my 2 planners. I hope you had a little bit of fun. I know it's something that I normally don't do. I normally don't play with markers like that, in that way, and I can't even think of the last time I've used my stamps other than in my other insert. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and if you need links for any of these things, I will do that for you. Just let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.